obviously Christmas festivities are over, and hopefully we're going to have a game to look forward to on New Year's Day. I guess it's been sort of a similar process to last week, just training and, making sure you're as prepared as possible, is it?
Yeah, we've, so from my perspective, obviously prepping for games that unfortunately haven't been on, for me has been fine. But this week, obviously, we're hopeful that nothing comes up to call the game off, i.e. more COVID. So from my perspective, and for the players, obviously this week we've been working towards Newport, and it's been a positive week's training. But I will say again, the players have been fantastic. Their attitude towards training, they've had 1 or 2 days off, but other than that, they've worked hard in the main. So yeah, we're very much looking forward to obviously the game on Saturday.
And you mentioned that professionalism the lads have shown. I guess that's not just on the training field with yourselves. Is that also being around the place, and also when they go back home and perhaps over Christmas with their families? Have they had to sort of adjust their lives a little bit, to try and keep everyone safe and ensure games do go ahead?
All I've asked them for, first and foremost, is to be sensible, to protect their families and to protect their loved ones. And with Christmas being the type of a period that it is in the year, that you will get together with older family members and maybe friends, and I think it's important, and the players behave correctly, and they have done. Every morning they turn up for training, they get tested here, and I've been really, really impressed with their professionalism, both on the training pitch but also off of it, because I'm a firm believer that we all want to see football being played, but it isn't the most important thing in life. And the most important thing is that the players got to spend their Christmas Day with their loved ones, but they had to make sure they were sensible, because the last thing anyone would want is for any problems with any of their family members, first and foremost. And then when they come back into the work environment, of course, they're extremely sensible. But I said it previously, the football club prior to me coming in and with COVID previously is extremely well set up. So there hasn't been a huge amount for the players to have to change in terms of their behaviours, other than wearing masks and being more sensible in and around the place, and making sure that they spend probably less time here than I would like, but that's sensible, and we've got to be sensible in these times at the moment.
Absolutely. And obviously the opponent on Saturday is Newport. I think it's the first time we're going to face a team we've already faced this season. Are they going to be a different proposition to what we saw in September? Obviously, they've got a new manager in place now. Are you expecting something different to what we saw in September?
It will be different. The personnel will be similar. But when every new manager goes into a football club, there will be a slight change in style. Has there been that? I would say slightly, yeah. They've got players that are in form, players that are scoring goals, and they're in a healthy position in the league. So what he's done when he's got in there is obviously work. So for us, we are, as per usual, extremely respectful of the opposition that we're facing, but understanding that for us to get a positive result, we've got to replicate the last performance that we put in at home. It seems an age ago now, of course, but it's given us an opportunity to work on a lot of things at the training ground. And as I say, it's been nice this week to prep towards a game, and training today was slightly different to that it has been recently, because it's more specific about the opposition in Newport. So yeah, it's going to be an extremely difficult game. I know, Paul, that I say that a lot, but I don't feel that there are any games in this league that you can target and say we're going to win. Of course, we understand that if we're going to get a result that we want, which is 3 points on Saturday, then we have to make sure that the levels that we hit against Colchester, we do that again against Newport.
And just finally, on paper, it looks like it's potentially could be a really entertaining game between two good teams in League Two, and I guess that's what all the fans will want after everything that's gone on in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I hope so. But as with everything, I sit in this chair with a slightly different attitude to that. I would rather it was done and we win than the fans and the neutral and everybody be happy. Of course, I feel that we have a clear identity and a clear style, and the players understand how they want to play. And I think that when they get it right, it's entertaining. It's entertaining because we take risks with the ball. It's entertaining because we ask the players to give everything, to give 100%. And that's the most important thing for me. I said it probably in the first 2 or 3 times that I spoke to you, that the team would reflect me as a person and would reflect me as a player and would always go out and give 100%. And that's what we're seeing. And we most definitely will have to do that again on Saturday against Newport, coupled with hopefully a real desire to want to defend our goal and flip that on its head, you know, a ruthless streak in front of theirs.